think the question that a lot of people may be asking too is, how do you know when to sell, and what
Mm.
percentage? Like, do you sell 30 at a 10x, 100x? Do you sell 30%, and then at 1000x you sell?
It,
How do you rationalize stuff like that? Like, how do you think about like how do you ladder your sales, or do you just like
at some point, there is multiples. I mean, there is multiples and stuff, right? I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, you shouldn't outside of maybe like a quick. I mean, don't be trading too much. But if someone is trading, right, they're like, you could sell for a good local high and then like buy back down low. That's different from like actually like I'm selling into U.S. dollars permanently, or until the next bottom of the market or something. So, I mean, you really should have a lot of multiple. I mean, like if you don't have like whatever you buy today, I mean, you really should be getting a 10 to 20x multiple before you really think about selling. That's going to be a different thing to a year and a half from now, a year from now. It's like, yeah, five, it's like it's possible to get 30x's now, right? A year from now, that's not going to be as much in the cards anymore. Or maybe it is. Like, I mean, I said this on Twitter. This tweet kind of went viral in the X community where I said, just to clarify, $2. I think like the low end for the high on Hex, I think is like $2. That's more of a conservative one. Where things kind of line up exactly how I think we'll probably hit like that $5 56, 56 or 65 cent hex. That's the 100,000 X right there. And then if everything in the world went perfect and stuff like that, exchange listings, movie came out. I mean, influencers started talking about it. I mean, PulseChain's working flawlessly. We're the second biggest L1. We're basically the second or the third biggest in market cap and stuff. Because if they put us on the market cap sites, they're going to mess with our supply a little bit. I know they are, right?
Mm.
But if that's to our benefit, actually. So if they ever mess with our supply and make us look lower in market cap, that makes us look cheap. That's good.
Well, just to clarify too, when I say sell, that could be borrow, that could be, lock up and get liquidity from get liquidity from in some way. If it's someone asks me like, when are you out? When are you getting out of Hex, Pulse Chain and stuff? I mean, even just forget about Hex, because that's easy to lock yourself into for a long time. You
Right.
you
That's
may
a
want to do that,
yeah.
generational wealth. But for Pulse Chain and PulseX, it's like, okay, I know there'll be some locking type products, probably community built ones and stuff like that. But like, I could never see being all the way out, because again, why would you sell your money printers? Why
Because
would
you
you sell your generational wealth?
because you believe in it. There's a lot of people that get into no. There is a distinction here that you like. I believe in Hex. I believe in a lot of these other tokens in here, so I won't be selling all my coins. But there is a case to like for Hex, right? I mean, I have a lot of stakes, so a lot of majority of my Hex are still staked out, and I keep grabbing new ones and then putting them out longer and stuff. So, um, I think originally, I think my lockup was like 4 years or something like five. No, it may have been 6 years, and now it's a 9 or so. That's just normal. That's what's going to happen with a lot of people. But I'm really digging in the memory banks here. I'm trying to remember what was my original lock, like what was the average, but I think it was like 5 or 6 years back then. Because like Richard kind of messed up a lot of guys back in the day. He told us like, I don't see much of the point of going out 15 years. 1 to 10 years is totally okay because that's where the bonus maxes out. And I was like, all right, yes sir, all right. And then later on, 6 or 8 months later into Hex, he's like, you know what? I think going out to 15 is not a terrible idea. Like son of a bitch.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because
Yeah.
so the two main points on that is, you probably never get that T-share rate again,
Right.
and you collect the emergency and stake fees for another 5 years. I think that's the two reasons why you would do 5 years extra.
Yeah.